This is a Nife NH10. It's a general purpose flashlight or torch for carrying in your hand like that. So it's a hand lamp really. I don't know how old these are. I think they came out in the 1950s. They may even be a bit earlier than that, but they haven't made them for many years. That said, they're not particularly rare. I've seen quite a few for sale. In fact, I own about 4 or 5 of these myself. And this particular company, Nife Batteries Limited, from Hunt End Works, Redditch, England. They've not been around for a long time. But there's still quite a few of these things about, though not necessarily in working condition. This one is, but it's only because I've changed the battery. Nife were actually a battery manufacturer primarily, but they made things like this just to kind of use their batteries, I suppose. It was an alkaline battery of some kind in here, and actually it opens as on a hinge like that, which is quite nice. I've put in like a modern lithium ion type cell in there, which is a similar voltage. It's supposed to be 4 volts. It's a single cell lithium ion, so it's kind of about 3.6, 3.7 volts nominal, but it'll go up to about 4 when it's fully charged. It's a little bit dimmer than it's supposed to be. But originally this had a big alkaline battery in it, which was rechargeable, but that was well beyond service when I got this particular lamp. But that serves the purpose quite well. There is like a locking mechanism to keep the thing from being opened. If you want it, you can put some kind of rivet through there or a clasp of some kind. At the front is a fairly bog standard metal reflector. It has like a lip of whatever metal this is on there, so actually if that's locked shut, you can't unscrew the bulb. So I think that's some kind of nod to it being gas proof, so it won't ignite a explosive atmosphere. It doesn't specifically say that on it. Nowhere does it have any kind of indication that it is rated for hazardous atmospheres. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. The switch on it I particularly like. It's a rotary switch. I like rotary switches because they can't really come on accidentally. If you've got one of these rattling around in your backpack or somewhere, you know, push button type switch or a lever switch, it's much easier to come on and drain the batteries. Rotary switch is much harder to do that. So if I turn that, it'll come on. See, it's not exactly dazzling. The lights in this room are really bright. I have really bright lights so I can film things clearly. If it was in complete darkness, that would be a little bit more usable than it shows there. And then unscrew it just to turn it off. It's got some kind of a mount there on the back. They all have these. I don't really know what that's for. Perhaps there was some kind of mount so you could put it on the front of a little locomotive or something as like a little headlight. I don't really know. But they're cheap, they're available, these lamps. There's always a load of money about any one time. I think I paid about £8 for this one. So not an awful lot. Actually, the bulb in there, that's the original bulb. But what I actually do with this one is I put it in a little LED replacement bulb. This is it's the same MES screw thread on it. But inside here is a little regulator circuit. And obviously the LED on there. So this only burns about 1 watt, which I think is the same as that. I think that's a 1 watt bulb, but it's a lot brighter. If I give you an example, if you just take a look at what the actual bulb does. Not an awful lot. If you give me a moment, I will change it for the LED bulb. See, that's well, I hope you can see it's a lot brighter than the original bulb. Also, it's not likely to blow either, so it's a modern upgrade. Like the batteries, I suppose, it becomes a bit more of a, you know, perhaps something a bit more useful with a brighter bulb in it. Also, the regulator on there will provide full output, even as the lithium ion battery drains right down. So it's not really compromised by the fact it's a little under 4 volts because this is intended for 4 volt service. Okay, well, I hope you like that. good practical little lamp. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall make some more videos soon. Thanks.